Good morning. Happy Monday. Morning, happy Monday. I just finished working out a little bit. I didn't record it, but Monday, happy new week. Right now we're just, making our coffee. We already drank our tea. So we're gonna be making our coffee here. One of the first things we got to do is to prep for our meeting with Medicaid later on today. Well, Caroline. So that we can tell them how much they owe me so they can give me in advance. Alright? It's going to be great. This morning I start off with a lot of praise music, just worshiping God, and last week, as we mentioned in the blog last week, just the hand of God was amazing. There were some coincidences that happened from my payment issue being moved to just me meeting some people at the office. And just, other things as well. You just want to, praise him, right? And also, I was stuck on a Bible verse. When Jesus, I think it was Mark, I can't forget it, Mark 10, or don't really realize it. But essentially, when he was going on the road to Jericho, and he was on the road to Jericho, and blind Bartimaeus, right? So essentially, blind Bartimaeus, he was a blind beggar. And, he was shouting out, Jesus, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me, right? And the people around him tried to rebuke him and say, look, be quiet. Look, Jesus, Jesus is busy, be quiet, etc., etc. And he didn't listen to the crowd, right? And one of the most interesting things about it was that although he was blind, he was spiritually able to see that Jesus was the Son of God, right? While everybody else who could see, they were blind to that fact. So it's interesting, God's sense of humor in the blind man being able to see. So he had his spiritual vision before Jesus even healed him, and then because he saw in the spirit first, and then it manifested in the flesh, right? So, what are some things that are? And he was blind. Again, he was at a disadvantage. Right? So oftentimes when things are happening to you and you're at a disadvantage, or you don't have as many resources, or you just can't see, right? Or you don't see, ask Jesus to open your eyes, kind of like what Elisha, right? When they were in the hills, he said, Jesus, he said, God, help my servant open my eyes to see that there are more with us than against us. Right? And so it just had me thinking of all the things that we're blind to, all the things that he didn't let his surroundings choke him. right? What around you is like choking you, is preventing you from serving God? What around you is really just hindering you, holding you back? And stop trying to please the crowd. Stop trying to follow the crowd. Stop trying to always fit in. Right? It was incredible. He even saw things that Jesus' disciples, the people that are around him, didn't even see. Right? So just because people are around you doesn't mean that they're all for you. Just because you all are hanging out together and on the same path doesn't mean that they're on that same journey as well. Right? Sometimes Jesus uses the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Lean not on your own understanding. And I was stuck on that passage because I knew that there was a deeper meaning. But last week, I with just everything going on and really, really prepping for that party, the birthday party, I was just tired. We've been hosting a lot of parties, and I just didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to do it. I was just tired of just hosting a party. It was good. It turned out great. It turned out fabulous, but you're just physically tired. And so it's, again, I think right now I'm in a season of, in January, I was in a season of blindness, or maybe I am in a season of blindness, but do you recognize that you're blind? Right? And so that, for me, it was kind of like, God has been humbling me. One of my prayers is God continue to let me walk humbly with you. Right? So we continue to walk humbly with the Lord and continue to have him, let us see. Amen. Again, first thing today is we're going to look at the outstanding claims and get that situated. And then, but before we do that, I have to talk to the accountant. Yeah, so I'll log in. But before we do that, I've got to send the accountant some stuff. So let's do that. All right, lunchtime. Just eating some steak, some egg stew. I had a interview today. Didn't get the chance to get that interview on here, but the lady was okay. We interviewed her earlier, and she just got her license, her provisional license in Maryland. So the problem is she's doesn't want to see kids, and we do see a lot of children, right? So that's an issue to deal with. And so hopefully that can be resolved. We'll update her offer letter. We'll take it from there. I'm still working on the outstanding figures that Medicaid owes me. And so once I do lunch, hopefully get that out to her by like 2-3 o'clock today. See what they say. Try to get that cash advance, All right. Thank you all. We'll check in later. All right. Hey, welcome back to the vlog. Right now, just making the coffee. I just missed the morning workout. So making the coffee, got the little mushroom coffee, got my little Nestle quick thing. I gotta heat up the water. Gotta re-boil the water, no. Today, a bunch of meetings. Trying to restart my Google Ads. Right, so I'm gonna do that. And that ad is going to be there. I'm getting a bunch of spammers on the Google ad. Right? So I'm getting a whole bunch of spammers on Google ads. And my Google ad rep is not that great. How do I know more about Google ads than he does? Come on now, man. Come on, man. So that's not, it's not really the best. Let me check the camera angle. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, I got a call this morning. Gotta fortunately break the bad news. Looks like 1099 folks are not allowed to be on our group anymore. So if anybody's doing that, they have to do, essentially they're gonna have to do full time. Also today, severe storm warnings, gonna be severe thunderstorms, right? Bunch of meetings in the morning. I'm actually going to cancel this. Let me go here to scheduling. Let me get my coffee ready. All right, and then I'll join you all in the meeting. All right, so now we're talking to Rita, and essentially Rita, all right, so United Healthcare just got back to us, and they're saying that it looks like 1099 contractors can't be on our group. So in order to, well, that's what the preliminary thing, they were going through an audit right now, and I've asked Carrie Ann to confirm, and she's gonna confirm, but if they can't, then if you want to keep your healthcare through us, would you want to still keep your healthcare through us?
I would want to switch to W-2 and just make it simple.
Right. Yeah. So then, if we can't do that, we'll go to W-2. But we're restructuring our W-2. All right. So we're starting off today our weekly team call. You know how the team call goes. All right. Sorry about that. The first part's going to be recorded. All right. Let's see here, issues for me?
Hey Frank, we just have this, issue about new clients wanting multiple services with us on the therapy part. Let's say the client wanted individual and also wanted couples counseling. Now the insurance will not let us have 2 intakes. So what we usually do is whatever is the first session, that will be done as an intake. And then the second session will be, let's say the individual will go first, so that will be the intake, and then the couples counseling will go next. It will just be a session. Now the issue is that there are some therapists that wanted their own intakes, especially if it's the couples, since Carrie Ann pointed out that it's a separate format of intake altogether. So we just wanted to know if we should continue with that process, or we should basically have 2 intakes per type of therapy.
Okay. So essentially the issue is what happens when you have individual and you have couples, and that the person that's doing a couple wants their own intake. I would say that an intake is done for an individual, right? So then let's add this to Trello. Okay, intake policy for couples. All right, so an intake is done for individuals. For the couple intake, when it's both of them, right? For the couple intake, when it's both of them, they should do it in the 8047, the couple session, right? And use that as the first, but it's not going to be an intake because we can't do intakes for couples. Intakes are only done for the individual, right?
Gotcha.
All right, so very, very busy and pretty much hectic day. Let me provide you all an update. All right, so got a couple of issues, right? The first one is I think my contractors, folks that are not full-time but they're 1099, they may be losing their the United Healthcare Group is saying now contractors are no longer allowed on the group healthcare, right? So either we have to put them at W-2. Then we put them at W-2. We would, work out something there. And then still need to work on the marketing issue. So yeah, that's pretty much one issue right now. I got another, what other issues? So now I'm owed about $200,000 in back claims from Medicaid, which should be fun. So we're looking to see if they can give me an advance on that one. Go pick up the car, had to take the car to the shop, do a couple of things, right? So, and then we got some claims that are trying to be resubmitted. It says 81 not submitted. And so trying to work with the biller on that one. Also just doing some shifting. Gonna be shifting roles a little bit here to get Brianna, who's been doing a fantastic job on our PRP, right? She's going to be helping out with credentialing. So with her doing the credentialing, she's going to be helping me out with Virginia. She's going to be helping me out with Virginia, DC, Florida, Texas. And then who's going to be filling her role is Stacy. Stacy's pretty much going to be helping us out on the PRP side of it, right? So I think it's going to be like a really, really good mix. Stacy's going to be meeting with them as well, working on strategies, figuring out where the people are, how she can do better mentorship, how she can provide more resources, right? And really just promote our our PRP. Right? Gonna be doing some authorizations, really just trying to get us, move to the next level. So right now I'm just gonna be writing all these things out, submitting that plan to the team. We need to also start our Google Ads. Right, so I wanna actually, start the Google Ads, and get that going to get our folks in there, work on the ad strategy, right? Work on what it is that what's the message, right? I'm gonna really just focus on anxiety and depression, right? Let me focus on anxiety and depression right now. There's a lot of worry in the world right now, and so focus on that. Today's my daughter's birthday, for her birthday, which is exciting, right? So do that, and then I think other than that, man, it should be good to go. Morning, breakfast with a champ. This morning we're doing egg whites with some what's it called, hot sauce. That was my kids' lunch from yesterday. It's not mine. And today we're going to real estate conference, HCAR. See how it goes. I'm gonna take you all along. I'm running very late. Conference starts at 8. All right. Check in later. Hello. All right, so we're at the DoubleTree. Walking into the event. The DoubleTree. Okay, let me register. Good morning. Good. Yourself? Latte.
Oh, okay.
L, right here. I missed it. Right here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you have one of those if you like. And,
Okay.
take a program and a lottery, whatever. You can have
Okay.
a passport.
Okay, nice. All right, so we get. How you doing? Passports, that stuff.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
Good. You want to grab a bag? You can have one.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Are you set up? Yeah. Okay. This is Daniela.
Get one.
Yeah.
H car. This is a really nice hotel. So you have like vendors, pillar to post, home inspections, home preparation services. Got the mortgage specialist, Fulton Mortgage. Okay. So these are like folks that if you're lazy like me and you don't want to do any of like the paperwork that involves, they'll do pretty much all of it. Compliance, training, system, setup. They'll set up all your stuff. Peace of mind. Hi.
Hi.
Y'all want to be in the vlog? Tell us about what you all do.
Property management. Got something up.
Beautiful. Nice table setup. Beautiful table setup. A bunch of like home inspection stuff. So this is kind of just like vendor row, right? Where you have all of the vendors. You got Navy Fed. Alright, so you got DK Law Group. It's right now I'm here. I have no idea what's going on right now, man. We're just in the and got a little coffee table. Show you all the spread. All right, so the breakfast line is open. They got pastries here. Don't mind me. They got all the stuff that I can't eat. Got some eggs. They got some fruit. All right, so the goal is to win one of these for my client. Give a client a 55-inch. Let's go. All right. So I'm here with. Tell us your name.
Hey, I'm Brad Roars from the Roars team in West Africa, also the vice president of Chevy Chase Financial. And what we do is we help people find their dream home at one of our developments out in Ghana, in Accra. We've got the Montgomery Gulf Estates. We have properties just outside of Kaswa on the ocean. And for people who just want something a little bit close to Accra, but still in the country, we have Bakwasi, where our houses start at $50,000. 1,500 square foot, air conditioning, solar power. They're amazing. great water. Everything's reverse osmosis. Forget what you hear online about that. And the most important thing is, in Ghana, we bring you peace. We're going to bring you happiness. First world experience, just with better weather.
Nice. And I'm also I met him at the booth here because tell us about the immigration thing that you all are doing.
So we are running an immigration seminar through the Maryland Hispanic Real Estate Association. It's going to be on April the 12th. It's a Zoom link. I'm going to get that over to all of everyone that's in your audience.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a forum to get answers on what is happening really in the immigration process. Working in international relocation, we deal with USCIS all the time. We understand people can be very intimidated by the process, but what we've found is that when people have the facts and the information, they're able to kind of live their life smoothly without that worry, without that anxiety. It starts with getting the right information. Our attorneys, this is a free event, are going to make that happen for you and get you started, get your paperwork sorted so that you can enjoy the American dream.
Nice.
And hey, it's an honor to be here and it's an honor to meet your audience. I'm Brad Roars from the Roars team and Chevy Chase Financial and Maryland Hispanic Real Estate Association.
Nice.
Great to meet you guys.
Nice.
I'll see you guys soon.
All right, so we just finished the legislative session. Oh my gosh. The info that they provide, it's about Howard County and how there's no, basically they talk more about like it's real estate, but not really. We have our county officials, elected officials here. They talk about, issues that people are facing, lack of housing in Howard County, just lack of other things as well. And so it was really, really informative, talking about budgets and talking about all these things. What I would say about the real estate community is they're focused on education and just how they are connected with knowing things that go on in the county in regards to zoning, schooling, new legislation and all that, knowing what goes on at the state level and how that impacts individual homeowners, and just like how they're able to mobilize is really, really, really impressive. The people that they have talking, the staff, I mean, these folks are like professionals. Like, they're able to provide, it's just like a level of insight and level of education that like you typically don't see everywhere. And I guess I'm typically not used to it because I'm not dealing with county issues on this level, right? So, but I think that it's really, really good, and I'll let y'all know in the next one. As you all can see, this, you got people there. You all saw the breakfast. All right, so just talked to one of the ladies, over 40 years of experience in real estate. Essentially, she was saying that, I asked her what's the gem. Because last time she told me to get the military relocation professional certificate. It's an 8-hour course that you got to take. Luckily, it's all online. I was able to do that, and she said, do less, but focus on what you're doing, right? So that's kind of like, that's what I'm going to do. Let me focus on this military relocation. I also got to set up my profile, do all of that stuff. All right, I'll check in later. But basically, I'm attending here. Successful pricing with Mary Chippa. Got the thing. And yeah, that's what we're doing. All right, so I'm here right now at the moveinterstate.com. They got packing, moving, and we're talking to Sherry.
Hi.
And you're talking to me. Tell me more about this program that you all have.
Yeah, so we have this special program for when you put a house on the market and you need to get some things out of the house so that it'll show better. It's 2 storage containers, 2 crew members will fill the storage containers, 2 months of storage, flat fee of $550. And then we're also going to give you an estimate for the future move, local or long distance. So you can decide if you want to use our services or not. But we get this done in half a day as opposed to it taking multiple trips to go back and forth to a storage unit.
Nice. This is their booth. Nice booth. You got the interstate relocation. Got the knife. All right, so it's lunchtime. Got some cookies, can't eat. Got that. Got a bunch of stuff that can't really eat, but hey, let's do it.
So for me, it was finding a way to understand the information I really cling to when I'm going through something that I don't understand or fear. I cling to the facts. So make it, and a lot of people who work with people tend to say, I boil it down to the nuts and bolts, right? What are the nuts and bolts of it, and then how can I communicate it clearly to other people? And so for me, it came down to finding the facts, communicating it clearly and consistently.
So just looking at that. Meyer and Son, frame home. Hi, you want to go on the vlog?
Hi. Are you interested to hear about Frame House, full service renovation company?
Sure.
We can handle all renovations up front for preparing homes to sell, and we handle all the financing so they get paid at closing. There's no extra financing involved. We can also handle home inspection items, so if you send us the report, we can actually do all the work that's listed on the report and get paid at closing for that as well.
Wow,
I
nice,
know.
man. All right, so we got to
Any
check
kind
out
of handyman
Frame
stuff,
House,
renovations, you name
handyman,
it.
everything, man. They got a nice
You
little
can take a
booth.
brochure if you'd like.
I don't want to waste your thing,
okay.
but yeah, that's cool. This is nice, nice,
Appreciate you.
nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nestfully. I'm great, good. Yourself? Oh, okay, bright. This is just. I have no idea. I'm trying to just get the video for the vlog. All right, so this is the spread. Sorry. This is the spread. The goal is to take social media serious this year. All right, good morning, everyone. This morning, got a meeting with the designer. We're going to be looking at our landing pages. I actually make a couple of updates to it. And so he's going to be doing that, and going to be making egg whites. Yeah, so we're going to be waiting for Frankie. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was a great day. Went to the Howard County Association of Realtors. They had some good informative information. The guy at the end, I attended a session on mortgages. When we're in those classes, they're strict about like recordings and like cameras and stuff like that. So a lot of times I'm not able to really record. But basically he was letting us know, the factors that go into a mortgage. They look at your income, your monthly income, your monthly living expenses or housing expenses, which is like insurance, rent/mortgage, taxes, all of that stuff. And then they look at your debt to income ratio to say, hey, look, if you got too many expenses versus what you earn, you're not getting a house, right? So that was good. He broke it down. I was able to talk to there's Frankie right there. I was able to talk to he was a mortgage guy, and he essentially he gave us some good information. All right, so now we have Frankie here. Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. How is it going?
Good. All right. Were you able to look at the landing page?
Yeah, I did that. So
yeah, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share the share your screen. Let's see.
So I created a copy of the existing one. So
okay.
We currently have. So I replaced the montage of the insurance with proudly accepting Maryland Medicaid quick intake process. Everything is pretty much the same except for the clinician. So I highlighted Chris Tyler.
Off.
And
Take Tyler off because she's about to go on maternity leave.
okay.
And yeah. And,
Okay. Is there anyone you would recommend?
All right. Let's go to find a therapist and let's see.
Okay, sure.
You could do individual.
Couples, just individual.
Yeah, just do individual
Okay.
for that one, right? You can do. Do you see anybody when you select all of that? I would select maybe do like 18 plus.
18 plus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay. So and apart from that, I rearranged the services like you said.
Yeah.
Depression, children, and then couples last.
Gotcha.
And then I did the insurance montage down here. So
Okay.
to take all these insurances here.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Also, say proudly accept these additional insurances as well. Right? Say proudly. We proudly also accept.
We also okay.
Yes. Yeah, we also accept these things.
Okay. Got it.
All right. And then when you're done, change the change this link. Change the link URL to the and then change the other one to this one.
Okay, so I should switch it out.
Just switch it out because this is the one that we have on the Google link. I started a new Google link, right? So I'm sorry, new Google ad. It's not running yet, but then at least it will do this one, all right?
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
And then also we have the we have a new event coming up, right? Spring Social.
Right.
So start do me a favor.
Okay.
The Spring Social, let's try to use as much of the previous flyer because I want that up by today with the link so I can start sending some things out to a couple people.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't really matter to me if I'm doing it Monday. That's fine. Yeah. All right, but let's have that. See if you have that done by Monday. The Eventbrite.
Okay.
Right, the Eventbrite.
Okay.
Eventbrite, and then the landing page. For that landing page, if you want to use the previous one, we're just taking out Christmas and then we're putting that in. You know, like let's not try to redo a lot of work, right?
Sure. Okay. Can you give me like a lowdown of what it's about, the Spring Social?
It's gymnastics. Is that Amelia's gymnastics? And again, it's like the holiday party at the gymnastics, but it's just a spring for kids. Hey, come bring out the kids. They're gonna be doing gymnastics, free event, free for all, right? Free for clients and non-clients. Bring your kids, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And then also add in you all stuff too, right? So now I'm asking you to do. Hey, you're updating the landing page. You're doing an event flyer. You're doing all of that. Like that's all content. Right, you know what I mean? like this is all I told y'all, I'm being serious. We gotta take this seriously now. You know what I mean? Like we gotta everything is content right now. It's just trying to get as much stuff out there as possible.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'll get to these. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so I would say, okay, the landing pages, do that, and then try to, next week, and then, hey, you know, to take some time off from the weekend, you know, enjoy your weekend, and then on Monday, let's start working on that stuff, you know, so I can have, I can do all that, landing page. I mean, if you need to do it by Tuesday, that's fine as well. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. All right, guys. All right. So right now I was meeting one of our mentors. Her name was Ariana. All right. So we have a crisis to deal with, right? Which is good. That's why I'm getting on the vlog. One of our mentor clients is getting evicted, and so now we're trying to find a shelter for her. And then also transportation, because I think she can't drive because of some reason, and she has a lot of things that's going on. And this is Ariana's kind of second month on the job, right? Second month being the mentor, trying to provide resources, trying to help this client out. What are your thoughts on it so far, Ariana?
I'm not sure right now. I never dealt with anything like this before, but we're trying to get it all figured out, staying, communicating with her, and try to help her in the best way possible.
Right. The problem is Ariana has to, she's on her way to another client in Annapolis, which is about like an hour away from here. And then after that one, once she deals with that client, then try to deal with this client as well to figure out what we can do and how we can best assist it. And we'll keep you all in touch on this one. All right, thanks. All right, guys, so quick update. We were able to find the client. We called the PG County Homeless Shelter Hotline. So for all those who live in PG County, they have like a homeless shelter hotline, and we instructed the client. And now we'll leave it up to the client to see whether or not they want to go to the hotline. So we found her a shelter, which is good. Right now, I'm gonna show you all things to do on the weekends. Friday, hey, burgers. We're doing turkey burgers today. So just turkey burgers. See how it goes. In a little bit, I gotta head out with the kids to a birthday party. And so, we'll see how the turkey burgers go. All right, so we're here at Piper Kids. Got invited to a little birthday party. So we're showing y'all this is across from Piper Kids. Showing you all what they do here. They got the mini kids there. They're doing a little glow night. Fun night. Like that. It's a little bit dark.